So you want to build a mobile app. Great idea, but there is one big question. How much will it cost? Well, the short answer is anywhere from $1,000 to $100,000. And that's right, your app could cost as much as a brand new Porsche 911. But don't worry, not every app needs a turbocharged budget. Hi, my name is Sofia. I'm product manager at Mufaro, and in this video, we'll break in all the hours, real numbers, hidden costs, and money-saving tips so you can budget like a pro. And if you stick around till the end, I'll give you a simple cost estimation formula to help you accurately calculate your app's budget. Let's dive in. Price of developing a mobile app depends on several factors, and first, let's talk about complexity. A simple app like iCollector, pretty cheap, but high-tech banking app with real-time data, that's gonna cost more. Next, platforms. Do you want iOS, Android, or web? Because developing for all platforms increases complexity and costs. Then there is design. A basic UI is affordable, but custom animation and sleek visual, that's extra. And of course, features. Things like login methods, push notifications, in-app payments, and AI integration all impact your budget. Additionally, apps that require backend development, such as cloud storage, real-time synchronization, or scalable infrastructure, will cost more. Third-party APIs also play a role. With payment processing, mapping, chat, this integration costs extra. Finally, the overall price is also influenced by development team and location. Hiring a freelancer from Nepal might be cost-effective but could impact quality, while working with top-tier US agency will ensure expertise but a significantly higher price. To give you a better idea of where your app might fall, we categorize them into three groups: basic, media, and complex. Understanding your app's complexity will help you estimate costs accurately and plan a realistic budget. After understanding what drives up costs, the next step is defining the scope of work. The more complex the app, the more time is needed and the higher the cost. However, careful planning can optimize development time and efforts. So where do we start? First, choosing the right platforms. iOS or Android, or maybe both. Android has small users globally, while iOS users tend to spend more. If you're building a social app, launching on both platforms help create a larger network effect. Next, we need to prioritize features. You might have an amazing vision pack this feature, but adding everything at once can delay launch and increase costs. A smarter approach is to start with minimal viable product. Build the essential first, get real user feedback, and refine from here. But how do you decide what features to include first? The key is focusing on what brings the most value with the least effort. Focus on features that solve user main problem. Prioritize features that drive growth, engagement, and revenue, and study comparators and trends to see what work well in similar apps. There are several popular methods for feature prioritization like Moscow methods, rare scoring, and user story mapping. Let's take the Moscow methods as an example to show how it works. It helps categorize features into four groups. Must have, that's essential features your app can function without. Should have is important but not crucial, can be added after. Could have, nice to have features that enhance UX but aren't urgent. And won't have, for now, features that can be postponed to avoid delays. Focus on high impact, low effort things. Once we know the scope, we move to estimation. At Mulfaro, we use agile best practices and invite our top engineers to estimate each feature. Common technique is planning poker, where developers independently estimate tasks and then discuss them as a group to refine accuracy. Each feature is broken down into smaller tasks for iOS, Android, and backend. This modular structure keeps development flexible. If budget constraints arise, prioritize can be adjusted without disrupting the project. If you estimate them with a friend developer, consult experienced advance. Good estimation isn't just coding, it's understanding dependencies and risks. That's why professional teams involve multiple experts to ensure realistic and achievable planning. After estimating development effort, the next step is translated it into actual costs. Story points are converted into hours based on project complexity. Typically, 1 point equals 1.5 hours depending on uncertainties and require research. Costs are then calculated using the formula. Developer rates vary by region and experience. For example, if your app requires 1,000 hours of development, it will look like this. But app development isn't just about one developer. You will likely need UI/UX designer, mobile developer, backend developer, project manager, and QA specialist. These 1,000 hours are distributed across the team, impacting total costs. Instead of assembling a team yourself, you can work with an experienced agency that provide a full team. One of the benefits of working with us is that we provide project manager and QA with no extra cost. You pay only for development while we handle coordination and testing to keep your project on track. App development costs don't stop at design and coding. There are extra expenses you need to consider. Two of the biggest hidden costs are server and hosting and Solupod APIs. If your app needs a backend, you will have to pay for hosting and server management. Cost depends on the number of users, storage users, security services, and so on. These can range from $50 to $800 per month depending on the app's needs. But some projects can even start with a no backend or low-code solution and scale up later when needed. Many apps also rely on third-party services for features like maps, payments, and chats. These services save development time but often come with user-based fees. And not all apps cost the same. A startup MVP and an enterprise app has a very different budget. And here's why. MVPs are all about speed and efficiency. You build a core feature, launch fast, and see if users love it. Think of it like a test drive for your idea. Cheap, quick, and easy to pivot. You may use third-party tools, low-code solution, or simple backends to keep costs down. Enterprise apps are the opposite. They are big, complex, and built to last. These apps need heavy security, deep integration, and bulletproof infrastructure. They take 6-12 months and cost more because they are designed for thousands or even millions of users. If you launch in a startup, go in with an MVP. If you're building for a big company, prepare for a longer, more expensive ride. Let's try to estimate Instagram like that. We will assume native mobile app development, Node.js backend, and AWS infrastructure. Here is the estimated effort. And with the average rate of $40 per hour, the cost will be like this. And that's just for a basic version. No chats, no stories, no advanced AI feeds, and so on. If you wanted the price level scalability, you'll need to fix this estimate. And also keep in mind the other factors. The key takeaway here: start small and scale smart. Even Instagram began as a simple photo sharing app and evolved over time. Build the core feature first, test the market, and add your functionality as your user base grows. Developing a mobile app is a complex process, but smart planning helps you save money and build a quality product. Whether it's a startup MVP or a full-scale enterprise app, managing resources efficiently is the key to success. Define clear objectives and must-have features. Start small with an MVP, launch fast, and improve based on real user feedback. Set a realistic budget that includes both development and hidden costs. Hire smartly because a professional dev team can prevent costly mistakes and speed up development. Use open source and third-party tools to reduce costs. Avoid over-engineering. Launch early, test with user, and refine what really matters. The best apps don't start perfect. They start clean and grow wisely. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button. Check the links below to follow us on social media for more tips and updates. And if you're ready to take your startup to the next level, visit Malfario. We will help you to build fast and smart. Catch you next time.